Okay, so today, good morning everybody. Can you show me how to use HP ALM in Guru 99? Yes, I can. So Sayed, these are the things where you can check what to do. So you click on the requirements. So here it'll just ask you to do and you have to follow it. So what did I do? I went to Google, Sayed. I want you to type HP ALM Guru 99 and then you can select live interactive classes. Is that okay, Shankar? No, not Shankar, Sayed. Sayan, thank you for your email. I've got it. I will check it and I will forward it. Thanks a lot for your email. So let's get started. Today we are going to talk about SQL. Did you practice? Did you practice?
Sixth query మీకు సిక్స్త్ క్వెరీ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఏం చేయలేదు ఏం చెప్పాలి చదివే
Okay. Some of you practice, some of you didn't practice, that's okay. Whenever you get a chance, just try to go ahead and practice it.
మారుస్తుంటే ఆమె సేమ్ ఎర్రర్ ఆమె కూడా వచ్చింది. సో మళ్ళీ మార్చుకో నువ్వు కూడా ఎందుకంటే
ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడు నేను
కరోనా వచ్చినప్పుడు మారేది కాబట్టి
ఇప్పుడు తోడు వచ్చింది ఇప్పుడు నాకు
రాదు నువ్వు డేట్ మారుస్తూనే వస్తుంది.
So I go to Tote.
ఇది చేంజ్కి రావట్లేదు మళ్ళీ దీన్ని ఆఫ్ చేయాలి.
Okay, Shri. Now I'm going to go through my notes. And there were a few queries that were left, which I will go ahead and execute.
ఇదిగో నాది వచ్చింది కదా ఇది ఇప్పుడు
ఇంకా వస్తే వాడు
ఇది
then you're fine.
అయితే ఇక్కడ అన్నీ ఉండాలి అవి రావట్లేదు ఏంటి
క్లోజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ రీఓపెన్ చేయి.
ఇదేనా నేను క్లోజ్ చేస్తాను.
Okay, so what is the full form of query language. What is the query? If I want all the rows from the table, all the rows and the columns, all of them from the table, address. Can you type the query? Savita, what is the name of the table? I said name of the table is address. Lakshmi, you've written the query. I don't need the query in English. I need it in SQL. I've given you the table name here, and here it's going to be star. So this is the query. Select star from address. Now if I want you to I want only 3 columns. Column 1, address, country, and state from the contact table. How would I write the query for this? Correct, Lakshmi. Correct, Dayan. Everybody is writing the correct query, so it's going to be normal. Select. So Janya, the column names are not going to be in quote. It is not going to be like this. It's going to be normal. The column names are going to be normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Okay, so everybody's got this correct.
Yes. Yeah.
From
What is
context.
pattern matching?
Address to country state. Like you just.
I want names of all the countries from address table that start with A and then any other character, and then any number of characters after that. their country name. Right, Nikhil, like.
ఏంటంటే ఆమె అడిగి చెప్పింది
నన్నేమనలేదు.
నిఖిల్ అంది. నేను ఆన్సర్ చేస్తాను యూజ్ లేకుండా మీ దానికి ఎందుకు?
ఈమెయిల్ అడిగింది, ఓపెన్ యువర్ ఈమెయిల్.
నా ఈమెయిల్కి అసలు లింక్ రాలేదా అది? ఓకే నాది
Shankar Narayan, what are you not able to follow?
ఈమెయిల్ అడ్రస్ ఎవరితో వస్తుంది, నువ్వు ఓపెన్ చేయి. మరి నువ్వు చెప్పు, దిస్ ఇస్ జ్యోతి అంటే.
Yeah, I'll share your screen. Give me a minute.
నేను ఆన్సర్ చేస్తే మీరు అనుకుంది ఓకే అని ఏదో నిఖిల్.
Yes, absolutely correct. The query is correct. You select country name from address where country name like
ఇంతకుముందు చేసేసుకున్నాము ఈసారి ప్రతిసారి చేసుకుంటామా?
percentage. So this is correct, guys.
నా ఈమెయిల్ ఓపెన్ చేయకుండా పంపించిన ఈమెయిల్.
Shankar Narayan, I'm going to share your screen and I'm going to make you the presenter.
ఎవరైతే
Share your screen. Okay, so what I want to do, yeah, hi, good morning, how are you?
Yeah, good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. Your tool is working, everything is fine. Go to tools, click on tools, on top menu, no, top, more, right.
Yeah.
Tools, click on this,
ఎడిటర్
click on it,
Well, it's not working.
then it's hanging. You just have to go ahead and close the tool and open it once again.
So,
Just close it and open it once again. It's just hanging.
is the right thing or yeah?
It is correct. Just go ahead and Syed, we don't need to put brackets. Syed, we are not going to put these brackets. It is going to be simple. It is going to be, we don't need these brackets. These brackets are there
పేపర్ మీద రాస్తాను
only when
సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో.
I am going ahead and like if I am doing something where I ask you to do A, B, C. Then you will put a bracket here and then in between you can put A, B, C. So the bracket won't be there.
దీనిలో చేస్తాకని దీనిలో ఎట్ట ఆమె ఏమో క్వశ్చన్ అడిగింది నా ప్యాటర్న్ లైక్
Ritu, that day I did not. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, that day I was downloading the Toad from, so I did not attend the. You have called me, but I did not attend that. So that's what I'm missing now.
I know that's why I called you that day because code anyways it's okay, go ahead, let's see.
I have to change the date.
This is June batch 12 to 3. Because I don't understand this class. This is a 12 to 3 level. What is the topic that you were doing, Level? Can you type and tell me? What was the topic you were doing, Level?
Yeah, I have. Ritu, you're with me?
Yeah, I can tell. Editor. Yeah. Level, so you will have a class at 11 o'clock. This is not your.
ఆడికి పంపించింది లింక్ నాకు పంపకు.
Level, you will be there 11 to 12. Yeah, so you can log out. Yeah, so now here, can you see that you are on the.
Yeah.
First, go to Toad sample database on the left hand side. Toad sample database, right click.
Yeah.
And click on connect.
లింక్ నాకు అక్కడికి వచ్చింది, నేను అది ఫార్వర్డ్ చేశాను కదా.
Now, you see the tables there, address, contact, customer. Yeah, so now that is just to tell you that these are the tables. Now come back to that editor untitled one, come back to that, no, there only. It's open on the right hand side.
ఇక్కడ ఉందో లేదా
Right side, yes.
ఇది ఇక్కడ ఉంది ఇది అది.
Yeah, right click.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, this is that.
No, it's open there.
ఇది ఇక్కడ ఈ లింక్.
Wait 1 minute. Here. Put the cursor here.
Yeah.
Below this.
అక్కడ
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Now click here. Select stars from address. Select stars. No, don't close that. Please try to understand what I'm saying. See,
Yeah,
now,
just on it.
see, I think it's hung again, right?
Can I show you how
Yeah.
I'm doing it?
అందులో ఇప్పుడు ప్యాటర్న్
No, I don't know why it's hanging. You have to just sort it out. But wait, now do one thing. Look at my screen. Give me a minute. I'm going back to my screen.
ఇది ఆయన స్క్రీన్.
Shankar Narayan, look at my screen.
Yeah.
Like select
So here,
country.
this is where the editor is. So here I'm going to type the query, select star from ADDRESS, select star from address. And then you are going to go ahead and execute this query by clicking on the execute script button. And then below, can you see below, you will be able to get the results. So you are currently, what you're doing is when you are double clicking, this is the screen that should open. But for you, this is hanging. And then you need to go back to this editor screen and type the query here. So just once again, shut down the Toad, open the Toad, come back to the editor, and then type the query. Now for the rest of you, you understand pattern matching, you understand everything, you understand this bracket, you understand not like, so all these things we know. We did and, we did or, we did between. So let's get started with the rest of the things. So here is my query. So now I want you to select the items. I want you to go ahead and type the query on board. Where what are we doing? I am selecting star from items where retail price is between 200 and 300. So this is plain simple English. Let me just explain this query to you once. So here what am I saying is I am selecting star means all the columns from the item table retail price. So there is one column which is the retail price is in between 200 and 300. query will be? So output of the query will be all the prices in the retail column
ఈ కమాండ్స్ నేర్చుకోకుండా
That are-
లాగ్ చేసుకుంటాం పోతుంది.
between 200 and 300.
కమాండ్స్ అదే ఇచ్చేటట్టు.
Does it make sense to everybody? Can everybody try this query?
కానీ ఎక్కువ లేవండి అంత 25 27
Can
చెప్పి
everybody try this query and tell me what result you are getting?
డీప్ గేమ్ అవసరం ఉంది. ఊరికి ఆ డేటాబేస్ తీసుకునే వరకే ఉంది.
Shankar Narayan, can you please share my screen? Yeah, I will do it. The rest of you, please try the query and let me know how many rows you are getting.
ఆ క్వశ్చన్ కొంచెం పైన ఉంచితే బాగుంది తీసేసింది.
Yeah, Shankar Narayan. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to go to Tools, go to Editor,
ఇది వచ్చింది ఇప్పుడు.
Editor.
Yeah.
Now I want you to type the query here, select star,
ఫ్రమ్ అదేదో టేబుల్ పేరేంటి?
select star from item.
ఐటమ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐటమ్.
Start from
తీసేసారు
the
అడ్రస్ ఇప్పుడు.
No, I'm putting the
address
query
is
on the
the
chat
same.
box. I'm putting the query on the chat box for you. Pick it up from the chat box.
రీటైల్
I'm
ప్రైసెస్
putting it for everybody. It's there on the chat box. Pick it up from there. Did you get it, Shankar Narayan, the query?
yeah. Select star. Yeah.
Yeah, so
సెలెక్ట్
type this
చేసుకొని
query
టాప్
here.
వచ్చినప్పుడు
ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ అంటాం పెడతాం ఈజ్
స్పేస్ పెట్టు.
స్పేస్ 200 and 300 300 and 300 200 and
బిట్వీన్ అని రాదా కోడ్?
బిట్వీన్ ఇట్లా రాదే బ్లూ వస్తుంది.
So you guys are getting
also
19 rows. That is it.
అవసరం లేదు, మామూలు నంబర్ రాసేసి 200.
Yes, this is correct. There are 19 rows. You're getting an error, Sujanya. That means the name of the column is not
Yeah,
correct. The
that's it.
query is in the chat box, Sujanya.
అది
Copy it from there.
నా దాంట్లో చూడు, బిట్వీన్
Yeah, now can you
200
see
and 300.
here this green arrow button
బిట్వీన్ వస్తుంది అనుకుంటాను.
just above the view table address.
సేమ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లానే
Viewer
ఉంది.
table address.
బిట్వీన్
Above that, green arrow on the left hand side. Left hand side. Left hand side. Left hand side. Yeah, click on this.
ఇదిగో నా
Click on it. No, not
Avaraj
this.
network, sir.
The green arrow. Come back to the editor.
Sorry,
Second.
sir.
No. Come back to the editor. Editor. This is the editor. Yes.
Yeah.
రాని
Now
ఎన్నిసార్లు
can you see
నొక్కినా
the
రాదు.
green arrow above the viewer table address?
మాడిఫై చేసి
Above the
చదువు
viewer
మొత్తం
table address.
కమాండ్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉందా?
Yeah.
సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐ
This is one.
This is to execute the query. Click on
చదవడం
it.
జ్యోతి మొట్టకాయేనా?
ఇదిగోండి చదివేదండి.
Click
ఇదిగో
now.
సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐటమ్ వేర్ రీటైల్ ప్రైస్ బిట్వీన్ 200
Okay. Close it.
మొత్తం చదివితే వస్తుంది. సగం సగం మాక సగం ముక్కలు చేయమాక.
అది ఉంది.
Check what is the problem here. Select star from item where retail. What? Yeah, see, is it working for you or no?
No. Retail.
The spelling of retail price, check that.
Yeah, it's correct. No,
Okay,
I have given now.
Do one thing. Once copy the query, I'm sending it to you. The only problem with this is there is some spelling mistake or something like that. Just copy it once again. I've put it on the chat box. Just copy paste it from there. Don't type it. So Janya, is it working now? Copy paste it there. Delete this query from there. Delete the query from there. Now paste it here.
This is right.
Yeah, this is right. Now click on the green arrow button. Now can you see below you are getting 19 rows. Can you see this gray screen below? That is the result for this query.
లేదండి గ్రేది
Can you see this?
19 ఎక్కడ ఉంది 19 ఎక్కడ కనపడుతుంది
Just move the screen a little up. Can you see the gray area?
నాకైతే
Come down between the query and the result set. There is a green area. There is a green gray line. Can you see that? Yeah, little above, little above, little above, little above, little above.
ఆమె స్క్రీన్
The
కాదు
gray.
ఆడి
No.
స్క్రీన్ ఆయన దానిలోనే ఏది అసలు
Listen, I'm going to come back to my screen and look at my screen carefully.
Yeah.
he is working on not on his computer, he is doing it on virtual server లో స్క్రోల్ చేసుకోవాలి కిందకి
Okay, Shri, that's good if it's working for you. That's nice. Can you see my
వాట్
screen?
స్క్రీన్ ఫాలో అవ్వమాక వాట్ స్క్రీన్ అంతా వేస్ట్ ఇక్కడ
Now,
వచ్చింది
Shankar Narayan, what I'm asking you to do is, can you see this black arrow? When I go onto this gray area, can you see this black arrow that comes?
Yeah.
I was asking you to just increase your results.
Okay.
So this is what I was asking you to do. Now what you have to do is
చెప్పేది కూడా రాంగ్
your answer thing is here, right?
స్క్రోల్ చేయాలి
Yeah.
On the left hand side, just click on the maximize button.
Okay.
Did it come back below?
అది ఎస్క్యూఎల్ని మనం అందులో టెస్టింగ్ ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తామని తెలియదు
Is it okay now?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is, I just want you to increase this to see you were not able to see the whole thing, so you can increase this. So here, this is where the editor, where you type the query, this is the button to execute it, and this is the result set where you can see the result, that what is the answer for your query. So now if instead of 200, I make it 500, and then I execute this query. Now I'm looking for between 200 and 500. So the number of records have become 58. Can you see here on the right hand side it says record 1 of 58. Can you see my cursor? I'm making it go round where the record is written.
Just I'm trying to do that.
Okay, do it.
నువ్వైతే నాకు చెప్పాను
I'm not able to see the result. That's the problem.
ఎక్కువ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగట్లేదు
I'm making you the presenter. I made you the presenter.
Yeah. I made it and I run that.
You
God is
are
scroll
not
there.
able to see it because, like, you know, it's a VMware and the screen is like all squashed up. So just go down, scroll down to the result set. No, not the result set, the outer window.
అదిగో నా అవుటర్ విండో
The VMware window. Scroll down the window. Right, yeah, more right, yeah. Scroll this, no, yes, this.
See?
Yeah.
Now can
Record
you-
one. Yeah, 58
నాకు
records.
అర్థం కాలేదంటే
Yeah, okay.
ఇంత మొద్దులు
Yeah.
ఈ పని ఎట్ట
The
చేద్దాం
only thing is, okay, I'll talk to you afterwards, not now. This is another visit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
మినిమం
So,
స్కిల్స్
guys,
ఉండాలి
clear
జ్యోతి
to
దిస్
everybody?
ఇస్ వేర్
Between is clear to
Very
everybody.
colleges
Let's go to the next query.
రావు
So the next
రాకపోతే
query
ఏం
is,
చేయాలి?
similarly,
కంప్యూటర్లో
you can say the retail price is not between 200 and 300. So everybody, can you type the query
చాలా
where
patience గా
retail
చెప్తున్నాను.
price
Sam
is
అంటే తిట్టదు.
not between 200 and 300 and tell me what the answer you get?
19
ఆయనకి చెప్తుంది నీకు కాదు నువ్వు చేసేస్తే నువ్వు యూర్ ఫైన్
అండ్ నేను నాకు లెక్కలో లేను ఇప్పుడు నాది కౌంటబుల్ కాదు నాది చెప్పిన నీ దానికి వెళ్ళి మీకు ఇచ్చింది ఏమైనా రాంగ్ అయిందనుకో దెబ్బకి మీకు నిద్ర మొత్తం
Retail price not between 200 and 300. Execute the query and you should get 81 records. Correct? Savita, Soma, Dea.
నాట్ అన్బట్
This is done. Let's move to the next query. Now I need to select the date. So there is a column called estimated ship date. So there is a column called estimated ship date. the column, table is order table, and I want the date to be between so and so. So this is what I'm looking for. Let's see how the query for this will look like. So this is how the query will look like. So what does this query mean? This query means select star from the order table where estimated ship date is between this and this. Now please try to understand that for other things, when I am putting the like and all that, I'm using these codes. But for date, I'm using this hash here. So this is the format that you're going to use. So I'm putting this query on the chat box, and all of you tell me what are the results then that you get for this query. I'm putting the query on the chat box. The queries on the chat box, let me know what records do you get for this. Now this is specifically for the date.
కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేసి అంత రాసేద్దాం మనం అక్కడ పెట్టిందంట మొత్తం డిలీట్ చేసి పోతుంది అని చెప్పి అదే ఆ కమాండ్ తీసేసి అక్కడ
ఇంకోటి వేసుకుంటా. ఇంకోటి తీసుకొని ఇందులో చేయొచ్చు కదా.
రైట్ క్లిక్ చేసి
వచ్చింది ఇప్పుడు నాకు రాదా 1055.
చెప్పు నా ఆన్సర్ అక్కడ సరిగ్గా కర్సర్
Savita and Dayan, are you able to see the dates are between this and this for the estimated column?
పైన స్పీకర్ టెలిఫోన్ మారింది టైప్ చేశారు పైన టెలిఫోన్ పెట్టు ఎందుకంటే నాట్ రైట్ నౌ.
Yes, correct, Shankar Narayan. 1055 is absolutely correct. Yeah, 1055 is correct.
పాపప్ వచ్చినప్పుడు నాట్ రైట్ నౌ అని కొట్టు.
అది వచ్చేదే
నువ్వు కొట్టలేదనుకో ఒక మైక్ ఆన్ అవుతుంది. మైక్ ఆన్ అయిందనుకో నువ్వు మాట్లాడి అన్నీ వినిపిస్తాయి అవతల. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే డీటెయిల్గా నేను చెప్పలేను.
ఇదిగో ఈ పక్క అదే వచ్చేదే పాపం చూడండి. అది 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 చూసారా?
Right, so this query is clear to everybody. The syntax is clear to everybody. Let's go on to the next query. The next query here is, now this is something known as aliases. Let's try to understand what does that mean. So now I'm talking about a new concept which is called aliases. So what does this concept mean? So Janya, if you're getting an error, copy paste the query that I have given. Copy paste the query that I have given. I'm putting it on the chat box, the query. Copy paste, because right now if there is an error, that means you are making a spelling mistake, you are going ahead and I've copy pasted. So Janya and Aditi, copy paste the query.
పోతుండే జ్యోతి తాగాలే పోతుంది.
So Janya and Aditi, let me know if you're done, then I'll move to the next query. Yeah, so Janya, 1055 is absolutely correct. So see, earlier if you were getting an error, there is some mistake. Maybe check the spelling mistake, check the name of the table, check the name of the keyword. So even I make one from where I deleted one E, I will get an error. So any mistake I make, if for estimated, I remove the E. Again, if I do it, it will give an error. So each and everything has to be correct. can you please check? Aditi, I'm making you the presenter.
స్విచ్ చేసి చూద్దాం.
Yeah, Aditi, do one thing. The last object detail window, close it. Can you come to the, no, come down, Aditi, come down, more down. No, leave that, Aditi. Leave that. 1 minute. Aditi, I'm going to ask you for the controls of your screen. Please give me your mouse control and keyboard control. Did you get the message? Click yes on it.
Maybe that's all.
Yeah, correct, Jigna. Result is 1055.
ఇది సెలెక్ట్ చేసింది.
Aditi, give me your mouse control.
సెలెక్ట్ చేశాను.
Stop using the mouse, Aditi.
పోయింది మళ్ళీ.
Aditi, I'm talking to you. Listen to me. I need you to write something so that Aditi, I know you are listening to me. I sent you a message where I want the mouse controls and the keyboard controls. Can you please click yes on that and stop using the mouse?
ఇగో నువ్వు నీ మౌస్ కంట్రోల్ కీబోర్డ్ కంట్రోల్ నాకు ఇచ్చేసారు కదా ప్రతి వారం నీ మౌస్ కంట్రోల్ ఇదంతా కంట్రోల్ ఇచ్చేరా ఏం అమ్మా చంపేస్తున్నారు నన్ను అసలు.
వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా యాక్చువల్గా నాన్ ఐటీ కదా, ఎవరికి నాలెడ్జ్ లేదు, అందుకని ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్. ఐటీ వాళ్ళు అయితే ఆల్రెడీ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఇవన్నీ చేసేస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు నాకు కూడా ఐటీ కొంచెమే తెలుసు, 5% తెలుసు. ఆ 5%కి ఐఎమ్ ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు 5% అన్న తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటే నచ్చిపోతాం, లేకపోతే కష్టం.
Aditi, I want you to share. I'm showing you my screen. Please look at my screen. Your screen is perfect. There is no problem with it. Look at my screen, Aditi. Can you see my screen?
అంటున్నారు అందరు పాపం.
రోజుకి ఎత్తాడు అంతమంది చూస్తాను.
Now look at this. This is your screen.
ఓపిక మెచ్చుకోవచ్చు ఇలా.
This is your screen. What I want you to do is, I want you to click on this button. I want you to click on this cross button, Aditi.
నేను జ్యోతి అంటే అంత ముందు ఉన్నాను నేనే.
లాస్ట్ టైం తెలుస్తుంది.
Can you do it for me? And then your screen will look like my screen. Okay, let's go to the next query, guys. So this is done. Now we are going to talk about something known as aliases. What exactly is aliases? So let's see this. Let's say from now onwards, I want to call Diane as Dia. Does this make sense to everybody? From now onwards, I want to call Diane as Dia. Does it make sense to everybody? So what am I doing? For the time being, this is the name I'm giving her. That is Dia. Right?
నా పేరు
So this is basically known as
అట్లా ఇచ్చుకోండి.
aliases. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is this column name. Customer name is the column name. So customer name is the column name, and from now I am going to I'm going to refer to it as customer. So can you see? This is basically the actual name that is there in the table, but now I'm going to call it as customer. So that does not mean that the table name is changing. So that does not mean that, Diane her name has changed forever. No, I'm just, for the time being, I am calling her with that name, that is Dia. So does this make sense to everybody? So this is known as aliases. So I want you to type this query. I'm putting it on the chat box. Type this query on code and let me know what happens. Type this query on code and let me know what happens. Column header has changed to customer. Absolutely correct. So here, can you see this? Now this is called customer. So here, instead of customer, if I type it as hello, and if I execute this query, can you see here in the result set, the column name has become hello. Or if I go ahead and type this as Ritu, can you see the column name has become Ritu? So can you see that? So this is just a temporary thing in which you are just going ahead and giving some name to that particular column. So it does not change inside the table. It does not change inside the table. It is just changing here. So let's call it customer and execute this query. And here, can you see it is called customer? Can everybody do this and please let me know? Type done, otherwise I'll explain it again. Yeah, record will be the same, Soma. It is the concept that we are trying to understand.
My
You
query,
have to tell me if you understand the concept.
ఇక్కడ పెట్టింది కదా, సెలెక్ట్ కస్టమర్ నేమ్ యాజ్ కస్టమర్ ఫ్రమ్ కస్టమర్.
ఇక్కడ ఏది పెడితే అది ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది. నేమ్.
So that I'm getting information of that specific customer. మళ్ళీ ఇది పాపప్ వచ్చేటట్టు చేసి
వస్తుంది. నేనేం చేసాను అదే వస్తుంది. ఏం పెట్టాలి కదా, ఇదిగోండి ఇక్కడ వ్యూ అది కూడా ఆఫ్ అయిలో ఉంది.
లేదు నీది కాదేమో, ఆమె స్క్రీన్.
ఇది నాది. నేనేం పెట్టాలి ఆన్సర్?
I got customer information. Good.
నాది రాట్లే, మీ దానికి వస్తుంది.
నాకే వస్తుంది.
మీ పేరు మీద పోతుంది.
పోతే వచ్చింది, ఆయన ఏం కాదు.
Are we learning database
customer
testing? Are we learning database testing? Yes, we are learning how to connect to the database and query the database. And that is called as database testing.
అర్థమైందా? కస్టమర్ అనేది కూడా ఒక ఇది
నేమ్ అన్నమాట.
Changing the column name. We are first of all, we are not changing it, Sojanya. We are just renaming it. So please remember, understand, Sojanya, it does not get changed in the database. It is just getting changed on the screen, the database is the same. So from today onwards, if I say in my class, I'll call you only SJ. So that does not mean your name has changed. It is only during this 1 hour I'm calling you SJ for convenience. And also try to understand that why we are doing it. We will understand more when we do join. Shri, mine says an error. What error is it giving you, Shri? Yes, correct, Shankar Narayan. If you type Ritu, you will get Ritu in the column. So that is correct. Typed it wrong, got it now. Okay. Is it clear, Saujanya, what I'm trying to tell you? Nikhil, we are not talking about the customer information. Here the focus is that we are trying to understand that the column name changes. So here instead of here instead of customer, if I say Nikhil, can you see the column name is changing here? So for the time being, I'm calling the customer name column as Nikhil only in the result set, not in the table. This is what we are trying to understand here. Okay, so this is the concept that we are trying to understand here. So is this clear to everybody? Let's move to the query. Now, till now I was only doing aliases for the column name. Now I'm going to do it for the table also. Please see here. 1 minute. Let me put it on this.
కూడా అనుకుంటుంటారు వీళ్ళకేం అర్థం అవుతుంది తల
5 నిమిషాలు
ఒక 5,000 ఎట్టగొట్టి బాధపడుతున్నావు అని ఆమె కూడా అనుకుంటూ ఉంటుంది.
So here now try to understand what's happening is that earlier I was doing it only for the column name, now I'm doing it for the table also. So here, can you see, I'm going to call the customer table as C now. Which it is B, you can say it as A, you can say it as F, you can say it anything. You can say it as B and C also together. So now, from now onwards, the customer name I'm going to refer it to as C, and the customer name is going to be as customer. But now, what's happening is, let's say there are 3 tables. So there is a table customer, there is a table address, there is a table country. These are the 3 tables. Now, in this table, and in this table, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that there are 3 columns here, A1, B1 and C1. These are the 3 columns. So if I'm going to call this table as customer, I'm going to call it as C. So this column has to be C.A1, C.B1, C.C1. Does this make sense to everybody? If I am calling this address as A, so the column here is going to be A.A1, A.B1, C.A.C1. Does this make sense to everybody? Yes or no?
whatever.
Namrata says no. Okay, Namrata. Tell me one thing, Namrata. This right now we don't have a problem because when I write a query, there is only one table. Right? So there is no confusion. Why there is no confusion? Because if I have a table, select country from now let's say if my query has 3 tables, like my query has address table, my query has country table, let's say 2 tables. Now this also has a column called country, and this also has a column called country. So in the query, when I'm writing the query, if I say select country, comma country from address and from the country, how do you get to know which column this is from the address table or this is from the country table? This is from the address table or this is from the country table? How do you get to know? So what you're going to do is, for that particular column name, you can say the column name, and before that you can put the table name. So table name dot column name. Does this make sense? So let's say, this is just a thing that Nikhil has 2 kids. So they are Nikhil's kids. So I'm going to say Nikhil dot, then his kid's name. If I have 2 kids, then I'm going to say Ritu dot the name of my kid, so that you know that this kid belongs to Ritu and this kid belongs. Creating it with the table name and a column name. Is it clear? If it's not clear, don't worry. We will do it once again tomorrow. Is it clear now, guys? So we will do this tomorrow. So what we are going to do tomorrow is we are going to finish these queries. There are some 3-4 queries left. And after this, we are going to start with something known as the aggregate function. So tomorrow we'll try to finish this. All this is basically all with aliases only. And we use aliases more when we do joins. So what do you mean by join? Join means you are combining 2 tables to get the output. So this is what we are going to do. This will come a little later. So tomorrow we are going to do this, and we are going to start with aggregate functions. Is this clear to everybody? Other than aliases, any doubts? 2 tables of the same name, no Jigna. Table names will be different, Jigna, but the names of the columns can be the same. So Jigna, you might have a child called, let's say, Sanya. Even I might have a child called Sanya. But if I say Jigna dot Sanya, or if I say Ritu dot Sanya, that is what differentiates. So the table name is different, the column name is same, Jigna. Right, guys? So let's connect tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock, and let's queries and then go ahead with the okay, so guys, have a great day, and let's connect tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. EST, and carry on with the SQL. So have a good time. All of you are on a holiday. Enjoy yourself, freak out, have a nice time, and let's meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, you too. Have a wonderful day. Bye, bye. Thank you, guys.
అది లింక్ నాకు రావట్లేదా, ఈమెయిల్ చేయకపోయారు నా లింక్ యాడ్ చేయమని. మీరు పద్దాకు మీరు పెట్టమనిపిస్తారు నాకు.
రాకపోతే అప్పుడు చెప్తాం.
సరే నా రాకపోతే కదా
ఈ 2 రోజులకి
ఈ వీడియోస్ పెట్టరా దీంట్లో? లాస్ట్ వీక్ కూడా పెట్టలేదు.